What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here over for Ohio Cannabis Live, and welcome back to another episode of 420 Live Ohio. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button right now, and make sure you hit the notification bell for updates. We do appreciate you being here, and we'll start the show in just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mastermind.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here with 420 Live. Welcome back to another show. It's good to see you guys here. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and hopefully Instagram. Let me double check, make sure that's still working. So looks like I am live. Let's see. Let me double check this here. No, we're not live on Instagram yet. I gotta hit a button here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, we're live on Instagram now. Yeah. So what's everybody medicating on today? All right. Now we are live on Instagram. All right. What's up? What's up, Cloud Surfer? Now I'm gonna try to monitor y'all's comments on my phone here, so we're live on all the platforms now. So all right. So basically the first thing, like I said, I want to find out. Let me turn my comments on here so I can see what everybody's medicating on, and let me get off of here because I don't want to hear it echo on my audio. So give me a second to turn the comments on so I can see what folks are saying here. What's up, Michael? What's up, Dave? What's up, Thin Lizzy? What's up, Dupay? What's up, MEANBEANS? What's up, Todd? There you are. There you guys are. Everyone. There's everyone. And like I said, I'm monitoring the comments on the Instagram here so I can see what you guys are saying on Instagram. So, let me just double check, make sure Facebook is working. It looks like my Instagram feed started buffering. We are using a lot of power right now. So wouldn't be surprising to me that we get a little buffering here on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Can someone comment on Facebook to confirm that the Facebook Live is working? Well, let me just bounce back and double check it myself. Grove, Ohio with Strawberry Fields. Okay. All right. And we're just getting everything started today. Get into announcements here in just a second. I've got some breaking news here for you. So, yeah, looks like we are live on Facebook, but we're not getting the Facebook comments. So hold on, Facebook. Let me fix that problem. I know exactly what the issue is. Reason this thing gets a little confused. Okay. All right. So looks like Steven's on here. You got the One Origin tincture. How you like that One Origin tincture, Steven? I haven't tried their tinctures. I haven't really tried anything, to be honest, from One Origin. So, have you had any success with it? Would you say that you like it? And to my folks out on Instagram, what y'all medicating on right now on Instagram? Tell me. So, like I said, now that I got my phone here in my hand, I'm gonna try to remember that it's here. and so I can keep an eye on it. And it looks like we getting a little buffer in here on the Instagram. But like I said, that's because everybody just figured out how to go live on the Instagram from the computer. But it says we have a good connection here. It says we haven't dropped any frames. So it's just something going on with the internet here. So maybe it's just me. I can't really see everything that's going on. It's a good value and you like it. Okay. All right. So, you know, one thing I want to just say to everybody on all these platforms is that I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. And eventually what I'll be able to do is merge with what's happening on YouTube and Facebook to what's happening on Instagram. Right now, I haven't quite mastered it yet. I'm still testing it. So what you currently see on Instagram is simply just a webcam. And then everybody else is seeing something a little bit different. So what I'm still trying to do is get the screen resolution right. So when you see it on your phone on Instagram, it don't look, I'm trying to get it cropped right so it looks right. So, you know, it's going to happen to where you'll be able to see what everybody's saying. It looks something like this. And we'll have to put the audio capture in here. And I don't think they'll hear me. They'll hear us. Okay, they should be able to. You should be able to hear me now. Still, hopefully. And you know, you can see somewhat of the screen, but I have to fix it. So that's what I'm working on now, is to bring this together. So when you guys are looking at it, you'll see the same thing on Instagram that they're seeing on YouTube. So what you're seeing me now do in real time is make this screen smaller and more compact so that everybody that's on Instagram can see what's being said on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm trying to see if we can get this to work to where it'll be squished in enough that you'll be able to see everything. I don't know if it will actually work. We're getting there. And yeah, the audio is good. Oh, look at that. Ah, we did it. Ah, that looks good. Wait, I moved it. Ah, I shifted it. I gotta go back. Hold up. We had it. It looked good right there. We almost had a perfect frame up there. And for let's see, come on, scoot over a little bit more. You said the audio is good here. So now you guys can see. You're saying you can hear me. Well, that's interesting because, like I said, I'm talking on a microphone. It should be loud. Let me listen to it. Let's do some adjustments here with the microphone. Let's see. We got some filters we can use. Advanced audio properties. So offset. No, that doesn't do anything. Because if we can make it better. Let's see. All right, testing. See if this gets any louder. I mean, I can hear it. Is that any loud? I think it is getting a little bit loud. Yeah, it's getting louder. Let's add a little compression in there because it's a little bit. I hear a little bit of static. What's up, Swango? So yeah, what's going on right now is we're actually testing the audio on Instagram live because we're actually live on Instagram, so you guys can see exactly what's happening to everyone else. I'll show you guys the screen that we're on. So we're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, we're just live all over the place. Yeah, so I know everybody on YouTube and Facebook is saying the audio sounds great because I have already tweaked and adjusted the audio. on that particular platform so that it looks great. And now here I'm just trying to get this box. It's driving me crazy. It's got to come over just a little bit more, and we'll have the whole screen in frame. Check, baby, check. 1, 2, 3. Ah, yeah, man. I'm not gonna say the rest of that song, but that was one of my favorite songs too, man. Oh man. See, so to me, it needs to be scrunched in a little bit more. Audio is sounding better, but we're gonna get this picture just almost perfect. Cropping and zooming here. Okay, I'm waiting on the delay to come in. Okay. A little bit more. It's got to be a little bit smaller. Just a little bit more. That should be it right there. We should have a perfect picture on Instagram. Waiting on the delay. There is a delay of about 10 seconds on Instagram. And so now, next week, Pothead Genius will be joining the show. That will be my new co-host. And we will be doing some new segments on the show. So what I'm going to do right now is preview some of those new segments here on the show. Not really the full thing, but just show you visually what that's going to look like so you can see what the show is going to have. So the first thing I worked on, I'm calling it Weed Sports. So unfortunately, Instagram, I haven't routed the audio over yet from my system over here, so you will not hear the sound from this yet. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, but you will be able to see it, though. All right, so Weed Sports, what is that going to be about? Well, it's going to be about anything in the world news or even the United States news about athletes and cannabis. You know, we've had some interesting news about some people in the Olympics testing positive for cannabis. So that'll be a good example of something we may talk about during Weed Sports. Or you may have something you want to talk about doing Weed Sports. And, you know, we'll be definitely wanting to hear your feedback and input on various sports topics that you want us to cover on the show. And, you know, of course, we're going to have to talk about things that are relevant to Ohio's local sports market as well. So for those sports fans, we're going to have some sports. So I'm excited about that. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll have some sports going on. And then the next thing that we'll be doing too, and, you know, I love saying it, breaking news. So the breaking news will also be a segment that we try to give you something that you may or may not have heard of. It's basically breaking news. So we're going to work on that as well. And just so you guys will be able to see, like I said, next week, hopefully next week, depending on all the systems and everything, we'll be in here. Me and Pothead will be live. He'll be remote at the stash, and I'll be here at Real Production Studios here located in Columbus, Ohio. So we're doing our first live show. He'll be remote. And then, you know, so make sure that you hit the like, subscribe button. And if you're on Instagram, make sure you hit the follow button because things about to get real interesting around here with 420 Live. And we're working on more shows. Now, also, if you are interested in coming on the show, maybe you would like to do your own segment about a particular cannabis topic, that would be cool. We're going to expand our horizons here on 420 Live. We're not going to limit ourselves to just everything about Ohio. So we're going to try to get past just because there's so much more to learn and absorb in the cannabis community, not just in Ohio, but in the world. And something you guys probably didn't notice, but I'll certainly show it to you now, is the global Cannabis Live logo. You probably missed it when you wasn't paying attention. I never showed it all to you in slow motion like now. But this is the One World logo that I've worked on, developed on a little bit. It's not all the way original, so it will change. But this is the kind of concept that you will see. So, you know, and then also want you to know about Cannabis Live TV. Cannabis Live TV will be the more worldwide cannabis platform that we'll be creating. And all these other cannabis things will fall underneath Cannabis Live TV. So you'll start to see some more things from Cannabis Live TV, and they definitely will be different from the things you see on Ohio Cannabis Live. We're going to still keep a lot of things focused on Ohio, but we'll still go out here and try to learn from other states what they've got going on. We'll get some opinions from people in other states and how they look at our state and our current program, and try to get some insight to what we can do as people of the cannabis community to improve our program. And, you know, as I said in the title of the video today, we are one step closer to an adult use program in Ohio. If you're not aware of it, the Attorney General did approve the Alcohol Coalition campaign to regulate marijuana-like alcohol and essentially legalize adult use cannabis in Ohio, in addition to allowing home grow. Also, at the same time, we have Representative Weinstein, who is bringing a piece of legislation to the floor to also basically legalize and decriminalize cannabis and allow a home grow up to 10 plants. So for all your home grow folks out there, we are closer. You are closer. So make sure you're watching your news, your local media, and also watching the cannabis news media, because you want to make sure that you are in the loop of all the new changes that are coming. You know, we're still fighting to see the tier system be abolished. We're still looking for some lower prices. There are more dispensaries that are going to come online. I can tell you for sure there are at least 3 more dispensaries that will come online before the year is over. 2 of them are coming online in the next 60 days. And maybe another one by the end of the year. So 2 of those I can tell you for sure are Harvest. And the last one I think may come online, it's possible it may come online, is Buckeye Relief. So, like I said, those are the ones we got going on right now. You know, we also have some new news about cultivators and processors. The Botanist has released a new product line called Super Flux. You know, like the flux capacitor in the time machine from Back to the Future. This is the Super Flux capacitor. Did you know about that yet? So these are concentrates and also vape pens that are sold under the Super Flux name brand, which is still the Botanist, which they've had their processing license for a while now. But their flower is coming online too. So look to see another cultivator come into the market and probably shake things up, just like Verano did when they first launched their flower. Here they were here all along. It just took them a while to get the cultivation online. All right, thanks for testing everything out for me, Thin Lizzy, to make sure it was working. How you doing, Tyler? I see you just recently joined us here. Like I said, I'm gonna be a little more interactive on Instagram. I had a stand here to hold my phone up so I could monitor it, and well, I ended up using that for something else. So once I get me another stand to sit my phone on, then I will be a lot more attentive. Let me try this. All right, now I found a way on it so I can monitor everybody on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. But the beauty of it here is that we have successfully connected all these social media networks together, and we are now broadcasting simultaneously in 3 different places at the same time. So this is quite an achievement for me to be able to do this. One thing I am knowing, you said, what am I medicating on today? You can't get away from this shirt head? That's what Tyler's saying here on Instagram. I've been medicating today on some motor breath. At 34%. Woo! And I mean, it's fast and furious. Did that come in clear through the audio on the interwebs? All 3 platforms? Motor breath. No endorsement there. But you will be feeling that shit. Okay. Okay. I'm reloaded. But also, I'm also medicating on some gorilla nut. Gorilla! No, I'm not going to do the gorilla impression. No. No. No gorilla impression. Sorry, Galenas. Not today. Not today. No, no, no. So, yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So we are having our patient Zoom meeting tomorrow. I do need a host because I've got something else going on, but I'm not going to tell you yet. You're going to find out tomorrow morning what I got going on tomorrow. I will be broadcasting live from somewhere tomorrow, from many places. I got something going on tomorrow. And, you know, I'm going to give you... I'm not giving you no hints. Maybe I'll drop a hint later on. Maybe I'll come back live and tell you later. But all I would say is that look at the Instagram or look at the social media in the morning. I'll start early, and you guys will see some new footage, maybe some places, some new stuff. I don't know. Guess what else hit the market? Look, this is appropriate right here, man. Hold up. Breaking news! I got breaking news. Moon rocks have landed in Ohio. But we're not calling them moon rocks, though. We're calling them hastroids. Hastroids. How do you spell that? Asteroids. Hastroids. So hash, H-A-S-H, and then troids, like droids, like androids, but with a T. So Troids. Hastroids is in asteroids, but hastroids. So, you know, you'll have to check out Instagram for more details from the company putting that out. Some of y'all already heard about it. But I'm going to have me some moon rocks or some hastroids. Boom. We're gonna go to the moon on this shit here. I can't wait. Oh. So, yeah. Earth the Mastermind. Do you copy? Beep. I copy. Did you get the asteroid sample? Beep. I copy. How is it? Beep. It's fire. I don't know. Gotta wait till we get back to Earth. Beep. What company? Beep. Ancient Roots. Copy. So you already know the review is going to be off the chain, okay? We're going to be... No, it's not going to be off the chain. It's going to be off this world. Because I got some super cool moon footage I'm going to splice into the video. That is my original moon footage that I shot myself with my high-tech stuff. And, you know, I also want to let you guys know that there's a new channel coming out. And you will see advertisements for it here. Because it's my channel. And the name of that channel is very simple for you to remember. It's called Anthony D. Riley. So if you look up, go on YouTube, look up Anthony D. Riley on YouTube. You'll find my new channel, The Adventures of Anthony D. Riley. And on that channel, we'll be covering road trips, adventures in caves, waterfalls, aliens, UFOs, conspiracy theories, maybe a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit of conspiracy. Just a little tiny bit of conspiracies. And we're going to do science, technology, space, the moon, you name it. But unfortunately, it will not have anything to do with cannabis. But I will encourage you to come check it out so you can see some of the other photography work that I've done, that I do. You'll see some really cool footage. You'll see a little bit more about what I do besides these videos about cannabis. And you'll see what I do to deal with my pain, when I get into really bad pain. Unfortunately, pain is just something I'm never going to make go away. And once you realize you can't make it go away, you can only fight it. You just have to keep fighting the fight. And that's what we do. Just keep fighting the fight. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. That's what all of us have to keep doing, is keep fighting the fight. We're going to have some other segments where we're going to talk about best practices. What's up, Zachary? What's up, Black Swamp? What's up, Colored Radio? I see you on here. You said it's a major oh, he's talking about that motor rip. It's a major downer. Haha. How you doing, Zachary? It's good to see you on here. We're just hanging out. So yeah, if you want to come to the Zoom get together tomorrow, it's just going to be a sesh. You know what a sesh is. Don't ask me what that is. You know what the sesh means. Okay, so we're just going to be session tomorrow. It starts at 7:30. Don't text me and ask me what the link is, because I'm going to tell you to go to ohiocannabislive.com/join now, and you click the blue button. You click that blue button. There's 2 blue buttons, but you click the first one. You'll learn about the next one later on in the future. There's 2 buttons there, but the other one is not ready yet. I'm working on that one. That is the VIP button. And that'll be something you just won't believe when I tell you what the VIP button does. It's going to be like... Oh, as you can see, I'm having too much fun being on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. And, it's just amazing what you could do just by going on YouTube and saying, you know what, I want to be able to broadcast live on Instagram, and I don't want to have to hold my dang on phone. I don't want to do it. The only thing I don't like about this Instagram thing that I'm doing right now is that for some reason, after I go live, the video vanishes. It doesn't actually save the video. So I don't quite know what's the deal with that. It's weird. Let's see here. It's a very weird thing. When you try to outsmart Instagram. Instagram could have just made it easier by giving us a way to go live from our computer. But no, I had to go through and do some old magic, and somebody figured it out. We watched a YouTube video last night, and me and Pothead figured it out. So here we are. And, it looks pretty good here. Just looking at it on the screen, looking at it on phone, the framing is good. I mean, the audio is good. We fixed the audio problem. And what's even more nice, everybody on Facebook and YouTube, say hello to everybody on Instagram, because they can see your comments very clearly. So when you're talking on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram can see everything you're saying. So say hello to them, because they are reading your comments. Now the next trick will be for me to take the conversation that's coming from Instagram and put it on the screen. Now we have a 3-way social media conversation. The next thing we're going to do is bring Twitter into the game. Have you tried any new vapes lately? Great question, Zachary. The newest thing I tried was a PAX pod from 100% Labs, and it was all right. But I still reverted back to my Layer Cake 510 cartridge from Grow, Ohio, which I love. Has been very good for me. And that's the one I like the most. Unfortunately, that's not for everybody, but I know that Layer Cake is for me. And I've tried a lot of other strains, and they do stuff, but they don't necessarily do the same thing that Layer Cake does. So, unfortunately, I can't get exactly my cake and my ice cream at the same time sometimes. As far as, I'm going to do some product spotlighting as well. And I thought I had the product here with me right now, but actually I don't. So I won't be doing it on this video, but next week we'll be doing some product spotlighting, where I'm just gonna pick a random product out of my cabinet, and I'm gonna tell you about it. That way we have something to talk about. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll give you one. Here go one. Diamonds in Sauce, Buckeye Relief strain I've got here, and it's not much left. This sour blue diesel. Okay, and I'm not a big sativa person, but this sour blue diesel makes me feel so good. I mean, when I say makes me feel good, let me define that. What I mean by that is it makes me feel energized. It makes me feel relaxed. It makes me feel happy. It makes me not want to use all of it because of how good it is. So whenever I find something really good, I savor that a little bit more until I can replace it. And that's kind of my mythology, is how I don't never run out of layer cake, is because I'm always going to have layer cake at my possession because I know that works for me. And that's what I think everybody has to figure out, is how can you find something that works for you, that's affordable and accessible, and that you can keep that in your possession at all times. When you get to that point, then you can play with all the other shit and see what happens. It doesn't matter then. You don't have to, I can't afford to splurge and play with this one because then I can't get. Once you get to the point of what I like to call surplus, that means that you have enough medicine put up that's not open that you don't have to use. So whenever you get to the point where you would need to open that medicine, you get something else and you still don't open that one. That way, if there's ever an emergency where you don't have the money, you can't find the product, there's always one on ice. Oh, layer cake sold out everywhere? No problem. I got a reserve at all times. At all times. And when I don't have more than one, guess what? Can't open this one. So it doesn't matter what else is happening in my life. I refuse not to have that. Same thing with this. I refuse not to have it. So I may savor this for 4 months. Yeah. So concentrates, the reason I'm bringing this up, has helped me out a lot in making my stuff stretch a lot longer. It's definitely been a game changer for me. Yes, it is a little bit more money to buy these things, but if you're buying something based on your flower experience, that's a better way to look at it. If you've had sour blue diesel flower, it's a fair bet you're gonna really like the sour blue diesel concentrate, especially if it's from the exact same company. So that's the thing you want to do, is when you do your concentrates, try to pair them with the flower you use. Same thing with the vape. Why get a vape something you've never smoked before? That just seems weird. Like, how are you gonna know whether it's you? It got to be something you tried at the beginning first. And the beginning is the flower. Try it in the flower, and if you like the flower, then seek out the other versions of it, whether it's vape, concentrate, or hell, if you can find a full spectrum edible. At one point, I know Clutch had the strain specific candy bars, the ice cream cake and the Orange 43 candy bars. Those are full spectrum. So if you find something like that, then you can go from flower to edible to concentrate to vape. And then maybe some cases, if you get really wild, maybe you can find a tincture that matches. And so once you have a regimen like that, so if you gave me some layer cake in a concentrate, I would most certainly buy it. Like a jar like this, I would be doing a layer cake dab in a minute. I would be right at the door. As soon as it hits the market, they're supposed to have layer cake rosin. I don't know what happened, Grow Ohio. It was a rumor in a picture shown, but I never seen the box drop. Anybody else ever see the layer cake rosin? I got a picture of it, but in a box. It never happened. So I don't know, Grow Ohio. Hint, hint, what happened to that layer cake concentrate? Or whatever it was. So I think that, that's the way to look at it if you're trying to figure out something. You said find a strain you like, find its primary term. So exactly, that's another part of it too. You took it right out of my mouth there, little Mac. Is make sure that you're focusing on the terpenes and what those terpenes do, and also you want to know a little bit about the lineage of the flower that you're having, because if you don't know the lineage, if you just buy something because you heard it was cool in the street, you're wasting your money. If you buying something because a bunch of people's hyped up, oh, it's so great, it's so great, it's so great, you're wasting your money. Because you need to know what it's going to be like for you. You cannot base your decision solely on what I said, what Little Mac said, what Johnny Doe said, what Michael Jackson said. You have to base it on what you can attain from your own experiences. If you love cake strains, and you've always loved cake strains, you don't need somebody's opinion to tell you whether or not to try something with cake in it. You like cake, so you're going to have some cake. You don't need another opinion to make that decision. You just decide is the mix that it's with, is the lineage. Whatever the cross is that something else that you're familiar with, or something you like? And if you've never heard of it, research it. If you can't find good pictures and information about whatever it is you're trying to buy or review or something like that, don't rush to go buy it unless you really have room to waste money. If you don't have money to waste if you don't have money to waste on something, on an experiment, don't buy it. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Grizzyak. Terps can definitely change from harvest to harvest. You're absolutely right. And so can the phenols. The phenols will change out. They'll change the phenols around on it. It'll have a different, a different smell a little bit. The nose will be different on it. Everything will change. So that's another thing too. One thing I'm gonna tell you to stay consistent. I ain't even gonna pull it back out. You already know the answer to that question. And I've been using it for 20 months now. Has not changed. 20 months. 21 months now. 21 months of the same thing. And has never changed. Other than the buds getting bigger. But yeah, like I said, and that's something that we can benefit from, is companies that are putting out consistent products that have a very reliable history. If you want another one that I think is really controversial, that has a very reliable profile consistency, is the garlic cookies from Riviera Creek. As many people don't believe it's really that strong on THC. I have about 40 or 50 bags, all of them in the high 20s and high 30s. How they're able to do it, I mean, it's just that strain is putting out a lot of THC on it. Different labs have tested it. It's been checked by multiple labs, and they've been audited by the state. They cleared the audit and the different labs. So I don't know. All the other things that they put out, I haven't tried them. But if you don't like garlicky stuff, you're not going to like garlic cookies. You're not going to probably like layer cake either. I mean, if you don't like the smell of garlic, I don't really like garlic, but I like layer cake. Ain't that some crazy shit? Because GMO is garlic, mushroom, and onion. I like mushrooms and I like a little onion, but I love garlic from its medicinal properties. Garlic, for me, has always been good to help fight off colds, infections, things like that. So that's why I really like garlic, but it just like raw garlic or garlic in food now just upsets my stomach, so I can't do it. Haha, great question, Grizzyak. What am I gonna do when the mother plant of layer cake retire? Well, the way it works, my understanding is, there's multiple mother plants of layer cake and other strains, and as the oldest one dies, it just make a new mother with a clone, and just keep going. So typically, if that were to occur, again, remember my whole statement about having a surplus. It's a great question, though. I do have alternatives. Some of my alternatives are more expensive and hard to come by, like Rainbow Chip, for example. I found some success with gelatos, a couple different gelatos. And some of the things that I think are just heavy hitters are like lemon do-si-do. It's heavy hitter, no matter which tier it comes in. It seems to be very consistently a heavy hitter. I don't know what I'd do if they retire that one. Stock up. I thought Oro Blanco was being retired, and it seems to still be out there, and it's pretty decent for even a low THC product. I'm pretty surprised about the effects and the quality of it. I don't know. I have to always have a backup plan. So now you got me wondering, man. You know something I don't know, Grizzyak? What do you know that I don't know, man? I feel like you know something you ain't telling us, man. Another excellent statement there. No, I have never found any seeds in the layer cake that I purchased in the program. Never. Not a one. This is one of the products that I have not seen a seed in. I would say I find a seed in the stuff every 3 or 4 months. Not in layer cake, but in other things. I found seeds in other products, certainly. And you can also, by the way, report seeds on my website, OhioCannabisLive.com. Also want to remind everyone, if you haven't done so already, you can simply just go to YouTube and you can type in 420 Live Ohio, or even if you don't put Ohio, and this will take you right to my YouTube page, and hit that subscribe button for me, because I know a lot of people watching this have not hit the subscribe button. I get a report after each show that says that you still didn't hit the subscribe button yet. So I'm hoping I've earned your subscription now. And if you are watching me on Instagram, I hope that I earned your follow on the Instagram as well. So, in closing, I just want to go back over a couple things. The Attorney General did accept the language submitted by the Regulate Marijuana Like Alcohol Coalition. The bill that's by Representative Weinstein, has some support in the House and Congress, or in the Ohio Congress or whatever. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. And they said that, for home grow, that particular legislation would allow up to 10 plants. They will also be hosting some town hall meetings via Zoom for the bill that's going to be done with the Weinstein and other people. So there'll be some other opportunities. I'll post the information about those town halls on my social media like I did the last one they had last night. I don't know, a lot of people did come to it. And that was the thing I remember the most, because a lot of people were focused on home grow, was that they said that the limit would be up to 10 plants. There's also some other social equity things supposed to be built into it as well. That's very similar to what they were trying to do with Regulate Marijuana Like Alcohol. So this is different from the one I was a part of last year. I'm not part of this coalition this time around. I guess they've done something a little bit different, so I'm not a part of that initiative. But they do have a website. You can certainly look it up and read their language and, make your own judgment on what you think about it. Yeah, too bad, huh? You got all your stuff ready to go. He said you can't use the motor breath unless he's about to go to sleep. I heard that. That's man. But I don't know. Indica, sativa, hybrid, none of that really phases me during the day, man. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, I have yet to find something other than a CBN gummy to put me to sleep, man. Most of the other stuff just makes me say, what's next? What is next? So, like I said, again, the meeting is tomorrow at 7:30. Just go to ohiocannabislive.com/join now and click the blue button at the top to join. That will be through Zoom. That Zoom event will last roughly 2 hours. And again, we're just doing a sesh, so there's no particular content or educational going on with this particular meeting. But we will be having some other educational and some fun activities that we'll be doing virtually with hopefully some prizes. So I look forward to working on that with some of the other patients in the program. And we also, like I said, the last thing I want to do, I forgot all about this, was, and I can't do it the way I want to, is I had the weather forecast set up with you so you guys could do the weather. And I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I can do this weather. Let's see. Can we do weather? Now back to Mastermind in the studio with weather. Let's see. Can we do the weather? Did it work? All right. We now have the 420 live weather. And so... I don't know, it's not cooperating. Okay, there we go. 420 live weather now. All right, so currently looking at the state, we have some moisture going down to the south of us. Looks like it's rolling in. Looks like Cincinnati, you're going to be getting some rain soon. Let's go ahead and look at our city by city forecast. Let's see. First off, let's take a look at Columbus. It's got 90 degrees here right now. As you can see, today they said it was going to be 89, but that didn't fold out. That was wrong. We've got a low of 72 degrees. We have a hurricane barreling down on the south to the Gulf Coast. Dayton, currently 88 degrees. You guys are going to get hotter. You might even get a little bit of rain in Dayton, looks like. Over the weekend, you're still going to have some rain on Sunday. Let's see here. Cincinnati. It's hot there in Cincinnati, and you got rain showers. And it's still 95 degrees with the rain. That's pretty bad there. And Cleveland. not so bad in Cleveland. 83 degrees in Cleveland. Looks like you're going to have a low of 74 degrees tonight. Looks like over the weekend you're going to have some rain in Cleveland too. Just light rain looks like currently right now. So not too bad. And lastly, let's not forget Akron. Looks like Akron's not doing too bad. 88 degrees in Akron right now. And looks like our low tonight is going to be 72 degrees. Looks like tomorrow we're expecting some thunderstorms in Akron with a high of 89, a low of 73. And on Sunday we have some rain showers there as well. So let's take a look at the map again, see if we can zoom in on the current storm down here in the Gulf. So, just so everybody understands what's happening here, this is the newest hurricane. I can't think of the name of it right now. Let me do this. Let me show you guys something else. Hold on. Not Reddit, but this is how I do my storm stuff here. So there's Ida. Currently Ida is looking like it's going to definitely impact the Louisiana Gulf Coast. Okay, let me show you the potential rainfall a little bit closer. We currently are going to have a situation here. So if you know anybody who lives down south, they're in for a lot of rain. New Orleans is going to get a lot of flooding. We're going to see some flooding all the way over to the Florida Panhandle. What I would want to advise people who live in Ohio, stock up on supplies and gas. I know it seems silly because you're not nowhere near the storm. However, whenever these storms come, supplies become scarce, and sometimes there's price gouging going on such items as gas and water. So I can assure you that by the end of this evening, gas has already went up to almost $3 a gallon in Ohio. And I can assure you that the prices on things such as water and cleaning supplies are most certainly going to surge. We've already seen a surge in the water. We've seen a surge in the cleaning supplies, and we are seeing items go back down. Something else I'm going to wrap this show with, because I used to do this all the time, and I don't do this anymore, but I'm going to do this for y'all today, is I'm going to show y'all today's numbers from COVID-19. We are currently today, in the last 24 hours down from yesterday, 4,855 cases. Wear your goddamn mask, please. Please wear your mask. I had to say it like that, man. Please wear your mask. I don't care about you getting the vaccine, but please wear your mask, because I don't want to catch COVID-19 from you. So please wear your mask and be considerate of others. Okay? All right, that's all we've got for the 420 Live weather forecast. All right. And I appreciate all of y'all being here. And I will see you guys next weekend, or I'll see you tomorrow night.